Hi everyone, welcome to NanoElearn and back to Java for Selenium tutorial series. In our previous session, we have learnt about how to use ternary operator in Java programming. In today's video, I would like to talk about how to use switch case statement in Java along with a practical demo. Before that, make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever new content is uploaded. If you would like to get clear understanding about the switch case statement in Java, also with a practical demo, please watch this video completely till the end. Let's get started. Switch case statement in Java. This statement is used to select one of many code blocks to be executed. It executes one statement from multiple conditions. This is like an if-else-if ladder statement. Can works with int, byte, short, long, enum data types, and also it uses string type. From Java version 7, strings can be used in the switch statement. Important points to note. For a switch expression, it can be one or n number of case values to be used. A case value must be a literal or a constant and not allows variables in it. Also, case value is of switch expression type only. Case value can have a default label which is optional. Case value should be unique. This renders compile time errors in case of duplicate values. A switch expression in Java should be of byte, short, int, long, enums, and also of string type. A break statement could be optional in each case statement. A control jumps after the switch statement, that is switch expression, once the control reaches to the break statement. It executes the next case if control reaches to the break statement. This is the syntax for switch statement in Java. It starts with switch of expression, case value 1, and it has an optional break statement and the code to be executed, and followed by successive cases, say case value 2, and its code block followed by a optional break statement, ending with a default case with a default code to be executed if all the above cases are not matching. So here is an example code where I have considered a variable of int type, that is marks, and assigned a value is equal to 50. Here I am commenting the break statement here so that it will execute all the statements of code, that is all the block code of statements from the successful case statement. That is, when I say successful case statement, here I have assigned the marks is equal to 50. The case 50 is the successful statement. In this case, if I run this code, all the code blocks starting from the successful case, that is 50, will get printed at the output. So to avoid this, we need to use the break statement which is optional in all the cases so that only the successful case will get executed and its output will be printed at the output. So that is how it works. In other case, if no other case is matching, in that case the default case statement will get executed and its output is obtained at the output. So these are some useful URL links. Let us try to understand this using a practical demo. For this you need to open the Eclipse IDE. I have created a class, say switch demo. For this you need to right click on the project. You need to navigate to new and we need to select class. It will open the new class window. In the new class window you need to type the class name and select public static void main. Here say I have given switch demo and click on finish button. That's it. It creates the new class switch demo and the same code which I just explained in the presentation I have written here. So here in the first case I have commented all the break statements, that is in all the cases I have entered any break statement here. So let us see how this works. I am running the code now. So since it is the marks variable is assigned with the value 50, so it enters into the case 50 here. So since it is the first case, which is successful case, starting from the successful case output, it is printing all other outputs which are present in the all cases. So it starting from D grade, it printed all the code blocks, it executed all the code blocks, and all the outputs are printed at the output. So if I use a break statement here to avoid this, let's see how this works. In this case, it will execute only the successful case. That is, it here, since the mark is assigned with the value 50, it enters the case 50 and only this block of code will get executed. So that's it for today's demo. These are some useful URL links as I just explained. Thanks for watching my video. Happy learning. Have a good day.